welcome to Broken Entertainment for our bonus video of the day. And we have news coming out that Sonic 2 is now filming. And we have some screenshots of both Knuckles and Tails' involvement, so we already kind of know what they look like. It's not their CGI versions, but it's probably a pretty good roadmap for what it's going to be like. And I haven't actually seen the first movie. You know, when news first broke about it, originally before all this crap happened, I wasn't that interested. I'm like, yeah, Sonic was a fun game when I was young and playing it on Sega Genesis, but a movie? And then all the news hit about the design looking terrible, and people made fun of it all over the YouTubes and the internets, right? Because it looked terrible and creepy and weird, and everyone that was a fan kind of exploded, and the media did its usual thing. You're a bunch of haters, and you're just a bunch of ists and phobes and things, and you're all entitled because you think people should pay attention to what you want. Well, yeah, when we're giving them our money, yes, we think they should pay attention to what we want. Newsflash. So when the redesign came out, when the director of the movie said, you know what, we've heard you guys, we're going to delay everything, we're going to redesign Sonic, I was kind of blown away. I'm like, what? What? You're listening? I don't understand this. And then they came out with the redesign and it looked great. And then the movie came out and it made buckets of money. And this kind of ties in to what I've been saying about Godzilla vs. Kong, and we'll get into that in a minute. But this is on Cosmic Book News. Sonic 2 now filming, Jim Carrey, Tails, Knuckles spotted. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is now filming in Canada, where Jim Carrey, James Marsden, Tika Sumpter, Tails, Knuckles, and more were spotted on set. Vancouver's Jack's 96.9 posted the following video on Instagram, which shows Jim Carrey or his stunt double propelling through the air on a wire as Dr. Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman. Jim Carrey flying as Dr. Eggman. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is filming this week in Fort Langley. We can't wait for the scene where Sonic buys an antique chair. Okay. So here's the video. I don't have sound on for everybody's sanity. But here is Jim Carrey. He still doesn't look very fat, so I'm guessing that's gonna kind of happen later on, unless they're gonna CGI that, but I doubt it. It's just Jim Carrey hanging in the air. So it goes on. Sonic fan site on Twitter also posted set images and video, which includes James Marsden, who returns as Tom, and Tika Sumpter, who plays Maddie, as well as props for Sonic, Miles, Tails Prower, and Knuckles, the echidna who will be created using CGI. The pic also reveals that GUN plays a part, aka Guardian Units of Nations, a worldwide military and law enforcement organization run by the commander. And here we have Knuckles over here, Sonic and Tails, and you know, these these goofy looking stand-ins have the right appearance anyway. I assume they're for acting purposes and also for kind of like, okay, this is what the color palette looks like, this is how we need to change it. You know, post-production stuff. But if this is what Tails and Knuckles are going to look like, they look spot on. And I would assume that they learned from their mistake previously and they're not going to have to redesign new characters all over again. So, you know, if this is what they look like, awesome. And then looks like more pictures of it. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is an April 8th, 2022 release, directed again by Jeff Fowler with Ben Schwartz providing the voice of Sonic. The first movie released last year took the world by storm, brought in over $319 million obliterating DC's pile of trash Birds of Prey. So, this is where it ties into Kong and Godzilla. What did Sonic do to earn it $319 million? It's a very simple formula. It's not the world's greatest movie. It's not Citizen Kane. But it earned $319 million. Why? Because, one, the director did not attack fans. He listened to them, delayed the movie, and fixed it. And two, it was a movie about an alien hedgehog running really fast, collecting rings, and fighting a crazy man with a mustache. It wasn't about gender this or identity that. It wasn't about politics this or politics that. It didn't have everybody running around with masks on, because of the conditions we're not allowed to talk about on YouTube. And Godzilla vs. Kong makes a whole bunch of money. Why? Because it doesn't have those elements either. It's a giant reptile fighting a giant monkey. People aren't asking for Citizen Kane. Not that anybody's going to turn it down, right? When the Joker movie came out, it turned out to be this amazingly well put together movie. A lot of people loved it, did very well. But what people want is escapism, and it's under attack. Everywhere we look, escapism is under attack. Because you can't even play D&D anymore without somebody saying, "Oh, Orcs is racist." Well, really? Why can't anything just be what it is? Why can't we just enjoy things anymore? All of it's under attack, and there's a concentrated effort now to take down the fantasy genre, and I'll get into that in a different video. But these movies come out and they make a bunch of money, whereas the reverse movies come out, you get your Captain Marvels and you get your Terminator Dark Fates and so on and so forth, and with the exception of Captain Marvel, they all crash and burn, and Hollywood stands around with their thumb somewhere going, "I don't understand why it didn't do well. I guess people are dumb." No, it's because we just want to be entertained. For 2 hours, I'd like to not think about stuff. And then we want to be respected. And we're not respected. Most of the time, Hollywood would rather tell you what to do and how to do than actually listen to you. And they show it over and over again. Because when people complain, when people say, "This isn't Luke Skywalker," when people say, "Gina Carano didn't do anything wrong," when people say, "This isn't the character I came to watch in theaters," Hollywood says, "Well, you're just pick a term, right? You're either an ist or you're a phobe, or maybe you're a combination of the two, and you're probably, literally a fascist." It's simple. Make a movie we can watch and have fun, turn our brains off for a minute, and you'll make money. Respect the fans. When the fans speak to you, when the fans speak to you, they're saying, "Hey, this is what we would like." Don't turn your nose up at us. Because you know what the fans are? The fans are your income. And when you ignore your income, it has a tendency to go away. And when you attack your income, it goes away faster. And they don't like that. They don't like to be beholden to regular people. Okay, we have the ability to tell them, "Hey, we don't like this," by first voicing our opinion and then closing our wallet. And it's happening more and more because people are just tired of it. It started with people on YouTube saying, "I don't like this. I don't like the way they treated Luke Skywalker. I don't like the way men are portrayed in movies now. I don't like the way you're talking to me in the media." And now it's becoming the average person. Because the average person turns on TV and everybody's wearing a mask and everybody's talking about viruses, and you go to watch a traditional TV show and they're all wearing masks and they're all talking about viruses, and you go to watch a movie and they're wearing masks and they're talking about viruses, or you go to watch a movie and all the men are stupid, all the men are evil, all the people of a certain color are evil, all the people who don't follow an ideology that is pushed by the media, all those people are evil. This is how you need to live your life. This is what you need to think. This is how you need to vote. This is what you need to do. And now the regular person is saying, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. And the only movies left standing are going to be movies like Sonic and Godzilla vs. Kong, because those movies treat people with respect. Godzilla vs. Kong makes a lot of respectful references to Godzilla and Kong movies of the past. Sonic listens to the fans, changes the way the characters look, and they make, instead of becoming another video game movie flop, they make more money than any of them. When you listen to fans, they give you your money. And right now, money is leaving Hollywood. It's leaving entertainment, and it's going outside. It's going to the boating industry. It's going to the camping industry. It's going to the RV industry. It's going to the ATV industry. It's moving outside because when you go to buy a canoe, nobody tells you how to live your life. When you go to buy an RV, nobody says, yeah, here's the price of the RV. By the way, you're a racist. And it's this culture within our entertainment now that has been built up over years, where not only are you the customer wrong, you're evil if you don't agree with them. And these movies show what happens when you step away from that. When you treat people with respect and dignity, when you listen to what the customer wants, you make money. This isn't a new concept, but it's apparently new to Hollywood. But the rest of the industries in the world have been doing it and paying attention to it for years. When these people finally wake up, they can make some money. I want more Sonic movies. I want more Godzilla vs. Kong, because I want more movies that'll let me just kind of relax for 2 hours. Or 4 if you're Zack Snyder, right? But that's what people want, and it's showing. We're getting mounting evidence. Sonic, Godzilla vs. Kong. Now we're going to see what Mortal Kombat looks like. I have a bad feeling about that movie. We've already heard some weird things, right? Where they didn't put Johnny Cage as a character in the movie because they didn't feel like it was right to have a white character as the lead, because of the story they were telling was martial arts based. It was a whole weird thing, and it's like, okay, I got a bad feeling about this movie. I got a bad feeling about where the DCEU is going. But I hope that they're not able to continue to just ignore it. Now, if they get a bunch of money from the government, yeah, they'll continue to ignore it. But if they continue to put out movies and those movies continue to make less and less money, i.e. Star Wars, or just fail hard on their face, like Terminator Dark Fate and like Charlie's Angels, who people forgot existed, and Sonic and Godzilla vs. Kong and other movies like it continue to make a bunch of money, I don't know how they can't move away from that, but they're so ideologically entrenched, it may not matter. So we'll see. Let me know if you saw the first Sonic movie. Let me know what you think of it. And let me know if you're excited about Sonic 2 in the comments down below, and what you think of these new character, like dolls. Let me know what you think. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you next time.